One of the fun things that we do is we do real live case studies. Now, we learned this from Harvard, and Harvard's one of their best classes that they ever have is the case studies, where we take real deals and we analyze them. A lot of it, we don't know what's going on. We ask questions, we try to get more information, and then our goal is to give you some feedback and some ideas on what you can do with your business. We have opinions, you get the votes. So I've got some of my team on here with us. We got Roel on here. Daryl, I'm going to let you start the conversation, ask some important questions. You can translate it for us in English as well, and we're going to figure out how to get this gentleman to his next step. Take it away.
Alright, thanks, Tom. Sige po, Roel, ano po yung naging business nyo noon na inumpisahan ninyo at kailan, anong ginawa ninyo at paano?
Nag-aral kami ng pastry,
Okay.
bread and pastry in
Mhm.
2017. Tapos, nag-start na kami noon na nagbebenta-benta na ako doon sa mga kasama ko dati sa trabaho, sa call center. So, tapos, napahinto yun eh, nang lumipat kami ng tirahan. So, yung tirahan namin yan is not conducive anymore mag-bake.
Bakit
Tapos,
po hindi siya sa pagbe-bake?
ano eh, kung kukuha kami ng permit, hindi ito papasa di, sa health or sanitation. Siguro
Saan
kailangan
po? Saan?
namin, hindi pa, bahay lang kasi ito eh, lumang bahay.
Mhm.
So, baka kailangan namin, siguro lumipat ng tirahan. Umattend ako minsan ng ng isang seminar, isa sa mga condoms, yung magkaroon ka ng pwesto. Kaso, siyempre, secure ka ng mga permits.
Mhm.
So, yun, isa yun sa counter namin. Tapos,
Sige,
ah
ibig sabihin ko po
alak
muna.
kuryente dito.
Okay.
So,
Sige.
electric oven kasi yung ginagamit ko.
Okay.
So, napag-isipan namin na baka mas maganda kung mag-gas oven na lang kami.
Sige. All right. Sige po. So, Tom, here's the deal of Roel. So way back 2017, they are doing bread and pastry. He's selling it to different people. He's selling it to different market, and then they got stopped when they moved from another place to another place. So the new place is not conducive for baking or for pastry, because whenever they are getting permit, they're not the sanitary info or the sanitary department's not allowing them because it's just a house. So now what they're thinking is to move to another place, because getting permit to that current place they
Hey,
have right
first
now.
question. First question. Back to them. Do you make
Mhm.
more money by baking and creating the pastry or by selling it?
Saan po kayo mas kumikita? Sa pagbebenta o pag gumagawa po kayo?
Kami rin kasi nagbebenta eh. So,
Kayo rin po ang gumagawa. So they both do it and they both sell it.
Okay. Where do you make the most money? Baking and making it or selling it?
Saan po kayo?
selling.
Sa selling.
Apo.
Selling.
Then why are you baking?
So, kung ibig sabihin po, kung kumikita kayo ng mas marami sa pagbebenta, bakit kayo pa yung gumagawa? So, bakit di ba pwedeng mag-angkat na lang kayo sa mga nagbe-bake, doon na lang kayo kumuha, tapos ibenta nyo na lang?
Pwede nga rin siguro yun. Kaso, mas dami talagang establish yun na kami yung gumagawa din, kami rin yung nagbebenta.
Mm. Okay, so that will do, Tom. He said that he can go to another person who's baking, and then they can get products and then they can sell. But the problem is they already established it, so there's the one making the product. So I think they really trust their skills on on baking it. They trust their product, something
Yeah.
like that.
So the big question is, where do you make your money? In making it or selling it?
So, saan nyo po mas, kumbaga, kung ang titingnan po nating anggulo kikita lang tayo ng pera, so saan po kayo? Sa pagbe-bake talaga o dun sa pagbebenta? Nakamute po kayo.
Sa pagbebake. Sa pagbebake talaga.
Sa pagbebenta. So, selling po
Yeah, sa
talaga.
pagbebake.
Sa pagbebake. Sa
Oo,
pagbebake.
yun talaga.
Well, right now, his answer changed. They're making the most money through baking.
I don't believe it. Unless he's selling a bunch of it.
Gaano po karami o yung volume ng binibenta ninyo? Gaano karami?
Ayun, bali, limited pa rin kami ngayon eh. Gawa ng yung ginagamit ng oven, maliit. Kaya yun eh.
Okay. Well, currently, they're selling limited products because their oven is really small. So I don't think they can accommodate, large orders and big pile of.
Here's your problem. Here's the problem that where you're getting stuck is you're spending all your time making the product. You make money when you sell it. Or go somewhere else and make a whole bunch of it. You got to decide which one you want to be. You want to be in the making side or the selling side. Selling makes more money. You only have so much time and so much energy. 20% of the things you do get you 80% of your results.
Mhm.
Where are you spending all of your time? If you're spending all your time screwing around making stuff, you're not selling it. The big money is in selling, not making, unless you make massive amount.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
so if he had to go out and
Um,
make some money, quick money, what's the fastest way to make more money? Going and making more stuff or selling more stuff?
So ano po yung mas mabilis? Yung pag-bake ninyo o mas mabilis kang kikita ng pera sa pag-bake o sa pagbebenta?
um, nakita na namin dati yung pag marami kang ginagawa, marami kang may bebente.
Hmm. Sige. I think Raylan Agawin has something to share. He's raising his hand.
Okay.
Raylan, sige po. Baka meron po kayong gustong sabihin. Yan-mute nyo po yung mic nyo.
Okay po. Kaklase ko po si Brother Roel sa baking, tapos similar yung business namin. Inward din po kami dati. And sa ngayon po, nakakapagtinda ako sa SM. So pwede nyo rin, sa bahay lang din ako nagbe-bake. So pwede nyo, Brother Roel, sa SM, ang kailangan lang ay TIN ID saka TTI. Makakapagtinda ka na sa SM. So pwede ka mamili ng SM na 500 pesos per day ang renta, meron namang 1,000 pesos per day. Excuse me. Ayan po. Sa bahay lang din po ako nagbe-bake. Yung pwedeng wala pang municipal permit or city permit. Makakapagtinda ka na sa SM.
Did you get that in translation, Tom, or you like me to?
No, translate it. Tell me what he
Okay.
said.
So Raylan and Roel are classmate in baking class. They were they were classmate. So what Raylan is saying is Roel can get his products into SM, so he can choose a SM where he can rent for 500 pesos a day, or there's an SM that are allowing them to rent for 1,000. So he can choose whether or which amount of rent he can do. And then Raylan is baking in their house, so Roel can do that as well. And if he can create a large amount of volume, then he can go to SM. The only thing he needs is the ID, TIN ID number. That's kind of like the tax number. So those are the things he needs.
Yeah, but the big question I got for you again, where do you make the most money? Baking or selling?
Naka-mute po kayo.
Can he buy the product? Can he buy the product cheaper off someone else and spend all of his time selling it? What's the biggest problem? It's probably selling a lot of units. Who else and how else can I sell that product? Salespeople always make a lot more money than the craftsman who makes it.
So, saan po kayo mas kumikita? Kung kumikita kayo, ibig sabihin parang kung aangkatin nyo yung produkto at mabibili nyo po sa supplier, sabihin na natin ng mas mura, tapos ibebenta nyo dun sa mga pinagbebentahan ninyo ng kasi pareho ng presyo po ninyo, saan kayo mas kikita? Sa pagbe-bake o sa paggagawa ng o sa pagbe-bake o pagbebenta ng mga products ninyo? Ibig sabihin, ang point po ni Tom is kung ilalaan ninyo yung oras ninyo sa pagbe-bake, tapos ilalaan niyo rin yung oras niyo sa pagsisell, so medyo medyo hati na po yung oras ninyo. Ang point nyo is to make more money, di ba? So, kung titingnan nyo po, saan kayo mag-make more money? Sa pagbebenta or sa pagbe-bake? Sa palagay nyo po.
Lagay ko yung lagay ko sa pagbe-bake talaga eh. Kasi yun nga nun, na nakaranas kami gumawa ng maramihan. Napatigil lang yun eh. Karoon ako ng medical issue. Tapos nagka-pandemic pa.
Okay. So, Tom, he's standing on his ground that
Okay, then he needs to be a great baker. And he needs to sell his stuff to other people that will go sell it.
okay.
Yeah. Be something and be the best at it. You can't spread all your time being everything. If you're dang good at pastries and people love your pastries and it's branded and you can sell it at a higher price because you're such a dang good baker. Okay. You're such a good baker, then go do that. But then you need to take that out to the world. What I'm saying is you're chasing too many rabbits. I'm baking and I'm selling. Well, be one of those that is the best. I'm a dang good baker and I can create a product and I can charge a premium price and other people will go sell it for me. Or I can teach somebody how to make it cheaper than I can make it. And I'm going to spend my time going out and selling it. You want to make a lot of money. You roll out the dough, you get a cookie cutter, and you bang, 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 bang. You produce as many of these as you can, as fast as you can. Or you're total custom. I'm going to make this custom for you. It's going to have your name on it. It's going to be beautiful. Or you got to go the other direction. So that's my point. You've either got to be the best at something and you got to be able to make it better, cheaper, faster, and then get a lot of other people to sell it. Or you've got to find someone that can make it cheaper than you can, and you spend all your time doing the hardest thing. What's the hardest thing? What's the biggest problem? Making it or selling it? What's the biggest problem? Making it or selling it? Daryl?
Saan po kayo, ano po yung mas sa inyo, yung parang mas nahihirapan kayo? Sa pagbe-bake o sa pagbebenta?
Sa ngayon, naging concern namin yung part ng pagbe-bake nag-increase na yung electricity.
So, ibig sabihin po, nahihirapan kayo sa pagbe-bake?
Hindi naman nahihirapan.
O, yun yung parang kinakaharap ninyong problema ngayon kasi increase sa electricity, increase sa
yung
power,
ingredients, tataas
so,
din yan.
mahirap, di ba?
Magre-request ka.
So doon yung nakikita po ninyong problem sa baking side ninyo. So ibig sabihin
pero yung
Kung nakikita niyo
pagdating
ang
sa
mahirap ngayon sa baking side at madali pag selling, o di saan kayo pupunta? Sa baking pa rin ba o sa selling na?
ano kasi mahirap din yung ano maangkat ka eh. Depende kasi yun. Pero sa akin mas ipoporso ko yung ano. Kami gumagawa din, kami rin yung nagbebenta.
Okay.
Kasi nakita na namin eh. Napa, na, medyo napatigil lang nun.
Hmm.
Tapos lumipat pa kami ng tirahan. So, um,
Hmm.
doon
Opo.
na ah, doon napipigilan.
Okay.
Hindi naman,
So sabi po ni Tom kanina, kung talagang ipupurso ninyo yung sa baking, you have to be good. Baga talagang maayos, merong brand, talagang and then look for resellers. Sino ba yung pwede
ah,
nyong
ah,
pagbagsakan? So,
actually, noon may na re-resell na sa amin noon eh. Napatigil lang
okay.
kami. So yun, I'm taking every point naman ng mga sinasabi niya.
Mhm.
Ah, yun lang talaga ang plano namin mag-asawa. Maaaring hindi may start this year, pero definitely by 2025, roll namin.
Okay. So I think Tom, you need to advise him. He still want to stick in baking.
Okay,
That's
so
better.
just be aware, if you're going to be a baker, you got to be 50% better than the next guy.
Yes, I understand.
Are you that much better than everybody else?
Uh, I can say yes.
Okay. Is your product, can you sell your product for more money because it's better than everybody else?
Yes, I can say yes.
Okay.
I've seen it.
If you're the best,
proven it.
if you're best and you can sell your product at a higher price, then concentrate on that. That's your advantage. I'm the best. And people come from far away to get my product. They love my product. Okay. So you're the best, and people will pay more money for that. Okay. So in America, McDonald's is not the best hamburger. It's not the best hamburger, but they sell more than anybody else. So either you got to be the best that people will pay a premium price for, or you got to figure out how to be able to sell more of it. And you got to do both. You got to figure out both.
Yeah.
You only have so much time and so much energy. You've only got so much time and so much energy. And you need to look at everything you're doing and saying, does this make us more money? Now, if you want to be a baker because you love being a baker, okay, that's okay. But where do you make the most money? So if you're going to be the baker, you need to simplify and multiply and have other people selling it faster, quicker.
Yeah,
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, Daryl. That's a good case study. Tomorrow, we're going to do some more case studies. We're going to do more case studies on Friday. So we'd love to have you come back and do this again on Friday. We're doing the same thing. We're going to be talking about businesses, real estate, investments, whatever it is. You've all said that you would like to hear real live businesses and real live discussions. Well, that's a real life discussion. And Roel had to make a decision. Hey, I love baking. I'm dang good at it. I'm the best at it. My stuff is better than everybody else's stuff. Okay. If it's that much better, can I charge more money for it? If I can't charge more money for it, then I'm better off figuring out how to sell more of it. Okay. You got to look at you, and every day you ask those questions. How do I make more money? How do I make more money? How do I simplify and multiply? How do I simplify and multiply? Okay. All right. Come back tomorrow. We're going to do some more questions on that. Any last advice for Roel? Throw it in the chat.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay. Roel, the person says he's passionate about baking. I get that. Do you want to make a lot of money, or do you want to be passionate about baking? If you're an artist, there's a word for you. It's called a starving artist, because you're dang good at what you do, but you're starving. You're not making enough money. So that's why we need to do what we do. All right, good. Okay, good. We're going to say goodbye from our friends from around the world. We're going to come back. We got some side hustles by Kurt, and we'll be right back.